Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Yes, you can hear me. Alright, cool. Volume's all down. Good. I need to have this. I'll just keep that in my lap. Because I gotta keep my arms straight. Alright, so something with an E. Could it be like C-H-E? Bookish! Welcome, Bookish. Hope you had a good day. I hope you're doing well, Bookish. Alright, we're going to set that there. Set that there. Set that there. Okay, that works. That works. So there's only one E. There's no R. So it can't be... It could be like... No, it can't be spent. Because the E doesn't go in the middle. Hibbs Labs went up again, but that's super... But the super exclusive med came in today? That's awesome. I hope it works too, Bookish. I really do. I really hope it works. I hope that it makes his life like livable to where, you know, for both of you. Only has an E in it, but no other vowels. Oh, nope, can't be time because there's no H. What's another word with just one E in it? What's it supposed to be, Bookish? Because I don't know what that is. Is it supposed to be like 3? Normal is less than 1.2? Wow. Oh, for sure not. Welcome. Hope you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. That's crazy. It's supposed to be 1.2. That's like, holy cow. That is crazy. Alright, hold on. R-U-B-I-N. What is that? The yellowish waste product made when your body breaks down. Oh, okay. So yeah, you definitely want that to be 1.2. Okay, the fact that it's so high. Ooh, that is definitely scary. That is definitely scary. I'm doing well. Didn't get the pickling done today. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's scary, Bookish. But I will in a couple days when you're back home. Ooh, did you like go on? Where are you at? Oh, for sure not. If you're not home, where are you at? Did you like go on like a mini vacation or something? I mean, it sounded like you were home yesterday, so did you like... Interesting. Oh, you're home now, but you're heading tomorrow for a road trip. Ooh. Sounds like a fun road trip. Hopefully it's fun.
Whether she joins us as Cat Dog or any of her other accounts, we are always spoiled by her joy, love, and support.
I don't know if Betty is a solve. Also, there's beefy, right? It could be beefy, right? Terry, welcome, Terry. Hopefully, a good day. We're doing well. Zesty. Ooh, that's a great word. I know that's definitely a solve. My nephew is moving home for good, so we have to get all. We're in Maine, driving to Connecticut. Oh, okay. All right. Zesty. Oh no, we're getting close. We're getting close. Zesty was a really good one. So you're in Maine and you're driving to Connecticut. Well, I don't think that's that far of a drive. I don't know. It'll be fun. You're excited? Well, that's awesome. It's always good when you have to take something like that and it's something fun. Testy. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that's gonna. Festy? That's what I was wondering. I don't know if Festy is a solve. It's about a 7-8 hour drive. That's not bad. Yes, it is testy. Good job. I was actually Terry. I was actually wondering if Festy is if it takes it. So that's interesting. Bang bang bang. Bang bang bang. Yeah, I think Bestie is the IE. Yes, you're absolutely right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I don't know if it's. It actually does take Festy, but I don't think it's a solve. But it actually does take the word. You've done these trips with your sister and nephew for about 14 years. Oh, okay, then it's like, it's not that big of a deal. You're like, yeah, it's just another trip. So, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Cat Dog, how was school today? Was it meh? Was it EAGLE? Alright, so it doesn't start with an E, it doesn't end with an E, and the E can't be second. It's a bit harder one day, but we're getting a hotel in Connecticut. Yeah, cause you figure just to go there and back is 14 to 16 hours. So yeah, that definitely, then that's not you stopping for food, not stopping for gas, not stopping for bathrooms, not stopping to pick up the stuff like you said. So yeah, you definitely are going to need a hotel. Meh-ish. I feel that, Cat Dog. I definitely feel that. Because that's exactly how I would explain my day. Alright, so there's only one E. Maybe it ends in the ER. Jaylee! Welcome, Jaylee. I hope you're doing well. No, I expect you to be dealing with family time, right? It's because your fiance's home and you got the little one, so that's perfectly fine. As long as things are better for you, Jaylee, that's all I really care. We've definitely done it all one day, man. Your sister has a mom bladder. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so you're right. It is an O and ER. So what is there? There's Joker. Could be Mover. Graham. Welcome, Graham. Hopefully you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. So it can be Joker, Mover. What's another one? Hover. Hover. Could be Hover. The geometry is not clicking with me. Third year trying it. Ooh, geometry. We went to the Baltimore Zoo and Aquarium. Heck yeah. Small child like the sharks. I know it. Jaylee, I'm not a small child and I like the sharks. Like the Cleveland Zoo had, I haven't been there in years, but they have like this big tank where the big sharks just kind of like swim around and everything. It's actually really cool. Cover, Cover. Ooh, okay, so we gotta throw in a C too. They're pretty cool. I bet they are.
I'm Batman.
But Dashy, I'm afraid of the darkness.
Hello, Dashy. Hope you had a good day and hope you're doing well. Slowco. Welcome, Slowco. Hope you had a good day and hope you're doing Munch. Alright, so it's not Mover. It's not Hover. It's not Cover. It can't be like loner or donor or anything like that. Can't be Homer. You thinking it's gonna be Joker? Because I know that's what Bookish said. Okay. Joker. Unfortunately, it can't be Lover because it didn't like the L. Could it be Rover? It could be Rover. Doodlebug, welcome Doodlebug. Hopefully a good day and hope you're doing well. Oof, look at that. Bookish, I think Bookish was the first one to say Joker. But also, oh, for sure not, yes. Welcome Doodlebug. Hope you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. So good job.
Bang, bang, bang.
So, Cat Dog, you technically don't need to take geometry? Is that what you mean? Technically, don't need to do it? Oh, Dashy, I hope you're able to get a new Discord. You gotta be careful though. Don't be clicking on any weird links because we don't need you to lose that. Sky, welcome Sky. Hope you had a good day. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for the heart me. I really do appreciate it. Jeffrey, welcome Jeffrey. Hope you had a good day. Hope you're doing well. Popsicle, welcome Popsicle. Hope you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. Tribe is interesting. No, it can't be tribe because it doesn't like the E at the end, so it can't be tribe. It's a good word though. Same thing with trope. It can't do that either. G-R-U-E-L. Alright, so it's going to be something R-E, something. You're doing well? I'm glad that you're doing well. Jeffrey Bear sees some unwords. I know, right, Slowco? Yeah, because I'm not planning to go to college. Oh, okay, I got you, Cat Dog. So you're just kind of, if you take it, you take it. If you pass, you pass. It's not that big a deal. Unjam or unhat. Yes, Jeffrey definitely likes the unhat. Perky. Yeah, it can't be Froze Slowco because it didn't like the E at the end of erase. Trend. T-R-E-N-D. Alright, so now we have a D we have to worry about. The fiance says hi, by the way. Will you tell that magnificent, awesome fiance of yours, Jaylee, that I hope he had a great day. And I hope he's doing well. You don't trust it, right, Dashy? You can't trust random links anymore. Even if they come from Credo. C-R-E-D-O. I have no idea what that word is, but yes, good job, Jeffrey, and also Sky. Fantastic job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Fantastic job.
Quick, to the Google Mobile!
C-R-E-D-O. A set of guiding principles or beliefs. It comes from the Latin word for I believe. That's what the Google AI overview said for what Credo is. Yeah, a statement or system of basic beliefs, values, or guiding principles that direct the actions of a person or a group. So there you go, Bookish. That's exactly what the definition is. Yes, I did make the clip, Bookish. Yes, I did. Well, if I take it and pass, I can change my mind about college. That is true, Cat Dog. And honestly, Cat Dog, college isn't like I could see you going to college if you want to be like a doctor or something where you really need like that education. But like I got 2 college degrees that I don't even use. So it's unless you go for something that specifically you can get into, college is kind of a waste. There's other ways of getting a high paying job without the college. Bookish, thank you for the heart me. I really do appreciate it. But my manager shared me a Discord link. Oh, okay. Thick. It could be thick. That is true. Oh, it doesn't like the H. Oh, it can't be thick. I was hoping it would like the 4 of the 5 letters. Honestly, I do geometry just because it's the only math I really use regularly. That is true. Well, see, Dashy, that's different though. If it's your manager, if it's somebody that If it's your manager that shared you the Discord link, then I think that would be okay. But you still got to be careful because you don't know if maybe your manager got hacked or is sharing a link that he doesn't know and everything. Nowadays, you definitely have to be really, really careful. You can get so many other jobs without wasting more money on college. That is true, Cat Dog. Like the job that I have right now that I love doing, I wouldn't need a college degree to do it. So. Alright, so we know it ends in an OT. We still gotta figure out where this I goes. Trade schools? Yes, trade schools are where they're at right now. Yes. That's what I was wondering, Sky. That was the first thing that... I didn't like the D. No, there's no D. I was gonna say that was the first thing that came to mind. Yeah, Rager Cosmetology? Exactly. It's okay, Sky. Ingot. I-N-G-O-T. Yes, it was Ingot. Good job, Jeffrey. The guy with the beard. Welcome. Hope you had a good day and I hope you're doing well.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Did a year and a half program to become a nurse. I love it and make decent money. Right, Bookish? And what's funny is my mom was a nurse for all my life. She worked at emergency rooms, and then she also worked in nursing homes. And I don't think she actually went to college. She definitely went to classes and everything. But I don't think she was a registered nurse. Was it an LPN? But she might have became an RN by the time she was done. But she didn't really go to college, and she was a nurse for so long. I know, I'm working on it. An LVN. Beach. B-E-A-C-H. Alright, so there definitely is an E and an A. What's so funny? Huh? Am I missing something, Cat Dog? Cat Dog, thank you for the, what is that, the 4-leaf clover or something? Thank you for the 2. I really do appreciate it. Weary and de-air. Is de-air even a word? Oh, it's not weary. Very close, though. Very close. Oh, the 2 gifts I just sent. Yeah, I appreciate it, Cat Dog. The good luck charms or the clovers or... Need to go back and broaden. And see, that's the thing, Bookish, too. It's something like that, you definitely need to keep broadening your skills, right? You keep learning the new stuff that happens. You keep learning, and it makes you even more valuable. So it's W-E-A. Ooh, weave. Yes, it is. Oh, for sure not. Guy with the beard and Graham. Fantastic. Oh, it was being...
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Sean, welcome, Sean. Hopefully a good day. Hope you're doing well. Do the... Jeez. Okay. Jeez. Do it. Do the word. There's an A in the middle. I gotta figure out where the E goes. I'm a chill dude. Welcome. Hope you had a good day, and I hope you're doing well. Blade. Blade actually works. In my head, it was like that kid from Shrek 3. Jenny, welcome, Jenny. Hope you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. Alright, so it does end in an E. A's in the middle. Now we have to figure out what the L is. Do the roar. Ooh, leave. Well, no, it can't be leave because the E, yeah. Cindy, C-I-D-D-Y, welcome. Hope you had a good day and hope you're doing well. Scale? Scale's a good one, too. S-C-A-L-E. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. You got robbed. You got robbed. So if it's not scale, what is it? Shale and stale. Well, it can't be stale because it didn't like the T. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Rubber ducky. S-H-A-L-E. Yes, it is. Fantastic job. Woo!
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
So, Jaylee, we know that the little one liked the sharks. What was your favorite part at the Baltimore Zoo? Because the only zoo I've ever been to is the one here in Cleveland. And heck, there's one in Akron and one in Columbus. I think even Toledo has a zoo. There's like 3 other zoos in the state of Ohio that I know of, I believe. What, puffins? You talking about like the puffins fish? The things when they get scared, they puff up? Is that what you're or is that the birds? Are those birds? Isn't there birds called puffins? I could be wrong. I could be glitching right now for all I know. The birds. Okay, yeah. Let me make sure that's the birds I'm thinking of. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those things are so cute. Those things are so cute. Yes, it's exactly what I was thinking. The puffins, yes. Hello, Kevin. Hope you had a good day and hope you're doing well. I know, right, Jaylee? You're like, come on, just one. Come on. Hello, Kevin. Hope you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. P-H-O-N-Y. Alright, so we know the O's in the middle. The tamarins. I know what sea lions are. T-A-M-A-R-I-N. Oh, those are the tiny looking ones. Aren't they like, yeah, they're tiny. Oh, the tiny little ones. Okay. I gotcha. You had an okay today. $70 in 6 hours. I mean, that's more than $10 an hour. I mean, today was definitely a rough day for you. Gloat. And then, okay, G-L-O-A-T. So it definitely does end in a T. Technically, no, I can't do scout because there's no C. You had to go to dinner with my parents, so I went from 12 to 6. Okay. How was the dinner with the family? With the parents, Kevin? Oh, can't do a loft. Ghost? No, can't do ghost because there's no G. Stout. S-T-O-U-T. Ooh, stout's a good one. It was good? That's awesome. Glad you had a good dinner with your parents. Yes, it was, Sky. Good job, Sky. It was stout. Fantastic job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Ooh, I only got 3 minutes left. Awesome. Alright, I need a 5-letter word to start off with. Perky. Focus, Tom. Focus. I need you to focus. I could technically still do spout as no, because there's no P, so I can't do spout. Seriously. Seriously, come on. I got Jaylee says thigh, and then I got O for sure not that says thick. Come on. B-O-U-T. Alright, there's a B and an O. Thick then moist. Do I need to put a parental warning on here? Thick thighs saves lives? Yes, they do. Do I need to put a parental warning in before my live stream? Warning people. Evan, welcome Evan. Hope you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. No, those are completely safe and good words. I know that. Okay, so bingo was good. We just gotta figure out exactly where they're at. Like a thick, moist, meaty slice of steak. That is true. We could say that we're talking about food, right? Just like have a general question, like, hey chat, what do we like? Do we like it thick? Are we talking about cake? Are we talking about steak? Do you like your sandwich? Like, how do you like inbox? Ooh, INBOX. Cake? Yes. Yes, it was inbox. Good job, Sky and City. Yes, fantastic job. Yes, it was.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Awesome. And cucumbers, yeah, you gotta have those thick cucumbers, man. You don't want those wimpy little slices, right? When they're like that big, there's no fun with cucumbers are like that. When you go to Walmart, that's exactly, well, when you go to any kind of grocery store, that's what you're looking for. Girthy. Yes, exactly. Those are the best kinds of cucumbers. They really are. I mean, when I go, get cucumbers, because if I'm going to cut them in slices and everything, whether you put them on a salad or eat them, I mean, that's what you want. The ones at Walmart, you definitely have to be careful, though. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Jaylee. You definitely have to be careful. It's going to make some awesome pickles. That is true. Okay. Still looking good. I mean, it works. Look at that. So the A's in the middle. You gotta figure out where this S and P goes. Grasp. G-R-A-S-P. Alright, so it starts off with a P. I know that. Playing with another streamer would just want to stop in your... No, that's fine, Bryce. That's fine, Bryce. Go have fun with the other streamer. I hope you had a good day and I hope you're doing well, Bryce. So it starts off with a P, and then it's A-S. Is it like phase? It is. Okay, that's what you all were thinking was phase. Fantastic job. Yes, it is phase. Good job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
It's okay. Oh, for sure not. I'm not like that. It's okay. That's why I'll never get mad if someone like disappears from my live stream and then like comes back like that's like last night. Miles, she goes by LH. That was her username was LH, but I know her as Miles. She hasn't been in my live stream in like 8 months. And it's like, no way, I can't believe you, it's good to see you. Like, I don't get mad if you don't, come into my live stream after a while, so. I'm just grateful that you guys are in my live stream. Like I've always said, you can come in, say hi, like Miss Pain Machine. Hello, Miss Pain Machine. Hope you have a good day and hope you're doing well. You can come in here, say hi, and then just leave. That's perfectly fine by me. Tay76, welcome. Hope you have a good day and hope you're doing well. Ah, you're a poly. I guess if you want to put it that way, oh, for sure not. Yes, I am. I am more than willing to share my followers and my chat with other people. There's too many of us in the world, so we don't need to just be like, no, you're mine and only mine. Like, nah, I'm not like that. Well, I hope's having a good sense of humor. Miss Pain Machine, thank you for the heart, me, the rose, and the go popular. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I got a real good sense of humor, so it's not like, no, you're mine. How dare you? So, alright, so there's no O and no I, so what's left? A, E, and a U. But we know the R is second. Grant is good. Crude would be better. Crude would be better just because it gives us 2 vowels. It's the only reason why. Because Grant is a good one. Alright, so there's an RU. But there's no E, no O, and no I. I don't think there's going to be an A. I'm going to try to behave tonight and I'm not kidding. That's not possible, Miss Pain Machine. Grunt? Seriously, they would take one look at your husband and they'd be like, nope. I can't compete with that. Grunt. Alright, so we know the G's at the end. So it's an RUNG. And there's no B, so it's not brung. Favorite names. Good morning, favorite names. I hope you're doing well. Lindsay with an E, welcome. Hope you had a good day, and I hope you're doing well. Yes, it is wrong. Fantastic job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Hello, Queen. Welcome, Queen. Hope you had a good day, and I hope you're doing well. Miss Pain Machine, I just want to say that I am pro shaving his head. I think he could pull it off. I think with that majestic beard that he has, I think he could definitely pull it off. Moist. I mean, obviously you guys didn't see my comments in the live stream earlier today. Because I was like, I'm all for shaving the head, so. Blocked. I'm sad. I mean, it does grow back, so Bald is awesome. There's a whole subreddit of men who shave bald, and they are 100% better bald. Alright, so there definitely is an H. I mean, there's a lot of things that's on Reddit. You shaved your head once and left it, right? About Bough. And then Hilly. Well, it can't be Hilly, Evan, because it didn't like the I, so it can't be Hilly. And then Doe. Alright, so it definitely is an OU, and there's an H. Honestly, if I was to grow my hair back, I would talk to my job and see if I could dye it blue. Like Sonic the Hedgehog blue. So I like bearded men because there's no prickles. Ooh, that is true. That is true, because if he shaves that beard off, then it gets that ruffly feeling and everything like that. And that's no bueno. How to get your profile at the bottom? You just ask, Queen. Because that's what I'll do. Hold on, let me take a picture of your comments, that way I don't forget. There we go. So I will probably add it to it tomorrow. Kylie, welcome Kylie. Hope you had a good day and hope you're doing well. Nothing but a hound dog. Ashley, welcome Ashley. Hope you had a good day and hope you're doing well. Yes, it was hound. Fantastic job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
That's awesome. Pliny. Nope, it doesn't like that word, Evan. I'm sorry. It doesn't like that. SHAVE. You gotta go? Okay, Queen, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow. Alright, so there definitely is a H and A. Thank, chart, and then chain. Okay, CHAIN. Alright, so there definitely is an N, so it's probably going to be thank, since it likes the N. No E, yeah. Yes, it was thank. Good job, Evan. And Jenny. Jenny said thank. Good job. Fantastic job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Here we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here. Hosting a live stream, talking on Discord, talking on Twitter, trying to multitask. Sometimes I fail at it, but... Alright, so there's an I in the middle. Yes, prism is a good word. There's an I in the middle. Oh, Graham said that last round? Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Doodlebug, for, oh, yeah, Graham did say that. Yeah, because you said prism is a good word, and Graham did say it right before you. It works. Yes, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Child. Alright, so unfortunately, it's not thick or child. DEIGN. Alright, so there's an N and a D that we have to worry about. I don't even know if it will take that word. I don't even know if it will take that word. Blind, B-L-I-N-D. The guy with the beard. I'm going to see if I can start next game with that word. That's hilarious. Yes, it was blind. Good job, Graham. Oh, for sure not. I think it does. Favorite names. Good job. Yes, it was blind.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
V-E-I-N-Y. It does take it. Oh my gosh. Well, I have a feeling it's going to be a wild live stream tonight. Kids, hold on to your shorts. Unfortunately, it can't be means because we know the E doesn't go second, plus there's no S. That's wild. That's okay if you... What was they talking about today in Unhinged Games live stream? They were talking about lots of weird stuff. Breed. And then plant and then chest. Interesting. I know breed is a solve, but I don't know if... Alright, so it can't be breed. So it either starts with an E, ends in an E. You caught a possum that was under your house. That's crazy, cat dog. E-R-R-O-R. Ooh, that's a good word. And then elbow. Ooh, okay. E-R-O-R. Alright, so it doesn't start with an E, but there's an O that we have to worry about. Alright, so I don't know where the O goes, but the E has to go in one of these two spots. And there's no S or R, so it can't be like spore. Can't be store. Can't be shore. Can't be chore. Assuming that the E's at the end. And that the O's somewhere in the middle. And D-O-W-E-L. Okay. Some of these people's usernames crack me up. Alright, see, the O is second, but it ends in an E. So we know the O goes here and ends in an E. Unfortunately, Evan, that won't work because I didn't like the H in chest. So it can't be that. No, it's not the word. Gouge. I mean, that works. G-O-U-G-E. And then booze. Ooh. What if it is booze? Okay. What a save! What a save! Oh, for sure not. What a save. Good job. Yes, it was booze. Wow.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
To go from start off with veiny to booze. That's funny. Would even be funnier is if we started off with sober and we ended with booze. That would have been even funnier. Oh, you caught him with a trap. Oh, good job, cat dog. Good job. It's impressive that you're actually able to catch it. Snore. I'm gonna be blocking so many people tomorrow. It's not even funny. ENTER. I won't be able to. Yeah. Probably do that first when I get to work. Yeah, that's usually how it works, cat dog. Yeah, I figured that there was food in the trap, and then it goes in there, and and then beep, and then that's why you have it. So yeah, we have a bigger trap than what you have, cat dog. We have a bigger trap in his backyard because we're trying to catch groundhogs. So, all right, so there's an L and an O. L and an O. Tree Fairy! Welcome, Tree Fairy. I hope you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. Oh, that's what that means. Interesting. Spool and well, it can't be that, Evan, because it didn't like the E. SPOOL. Sorry, on my chat, I see hi in brackets, and I was wondering why it says hi, and it's because Tree Fairy used the hand emoji, like the waving hand. So instead of it showing X's, I guess TikTok changed it to where I can actually like get the word definition of whatever. Oh, spool wouldn't have worked anyways because it didn't like the O in the third spot. That's fine. So I don't think it starts with an O. I think the O is going to be second. I think the O is going to be second. There's an L. Maybe it's two L's. And then the O is right there. Awful. Arabella, welcome Arabella. Hopefully good day. Hope you're doing well. Tree Fairy, it was more of a meh kind of day, Tree Fairy. And I was like, there's really nothing like, wee! Like there was nothing about my day, so. OFFAL. Alright, so the O definitely goes second. Did I mention the possum had a way in my house? No, you didn't, cat dog. Like an open window, or... Ooh, what if it is loyal? Well, unfortunately, it can't be moral, guy with a beard, because it didn't like the R. There's no R because of the inter, so I can't do Laurel either. So it probably is loyal, because there's no R. So, yes, it was loyal. Good job, Arabella. Yes, fantastic job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Fantastic job. I'm going to pretend I meant that the whole time. You do that. Oh, for sure not. You do that. I don't see it anywhere on my chat saying anything else. So, yeah, you got that. Alright, I need a 5-letter word to start off with. Juice? The juice is loose. The autocorrect? Alright, so there definitely is a U, but there's no I nor E. Oh, that's right, she's going live again tonight. That's right, she was live earlier and then she's now doing... Okay. Sorry, I got a Twitch notification. Mound, M-O-U-N-D. Alright, so now there's an M and a U we have to worry about. Still no, and then the only other vowel left would be an A, right? O-A-E-I-O-U, yeah. I don't think there's going to be an A, but I don't know. Laurel. No, there's no O, so I can't do Laurel. Yummy? Yummy in my tummy. And qualm. Well, oh, that's right. It can't be yummy or qualm because the U doesn't go second, so I can't do that. The side of the bathtub, it's a trailer house, so under the house it's easy. Oh, no kidding, cat dog. Catalina, welcome. Hopefully, a good day. No, we're doing well, Catalina. Well, you did a good job over sure not to make sure that I was paying attention. Good job. Yes, it was Umbra. Good job. Catalina? Catalina. Yes, good job. Fantastic.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Fantastic job. Coming in here and saving us. I remember you from the Word Off Guy stream. Oh, yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been in his live stream a little bit, but then sometimes I've been promoting him while he's live. I don't think is he live? No, he's not live because that would be. I think he goes live on the weekends. I don't think he's live right now, but yeah, I've had his live stream on my streams too. So, well, thanks for being in my live stream. I really do appreciate it. Pound and then groan. Interesting. Alright, so there's no O and no U, but we have to figure out where this N goes. Motivate to live. Welcome. Hopefully you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. Minor and naval. And then naive. Ooh. Okay, we'll go with naive. Just because, like, naval's a good word. But naive gets us more vowels. Alright, so the A is second. But it doesn't start with an N. Yeah, they're not live, so we're good. I didn't know I could play music and watch a live stream at the same time. Ooh, that's interesting, Cat Talks. I can't do it with mine. Lanky, and then tangy, and then canal, and then sandy and mangle. And then, okay, so maybe it ends in a. That's right, it can't be sandy, but it could be tangy. And it also could be lanky. Lanky. There we go. Arabella said BANAL. Alright, so it's going to be canal. CANAL. Fantastic, yes. Yes. Fantastic. Good job, everybody.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Alright, good job. I could technically make that bigger. My phone just randomly starting playing Owl City. That's weird that it would do that. Yes, Miss Pain Machine, I saw that. I was looking at that, so we'll make that bigger. There we go. Yes. Sugar and spice and everything nice. Alright, so we'll get the push-ups going. Alright, so spice was actually really good. Starts off with the S, you gotta figure out where the P goes. So hold on 1 second. Alright. So, oh, we can't even see that. Hold on. I gotta move this back down. There we go. That way you can see it. W push-ups. Yeah, thanks. Alright, so we know it starts off with an S, and we have to figure out where that P goes. I have to read that. I don't know, it kind of reads my mind though. That is funny, cat dog. Eve, welcome Eve. Hopefully a good day and hope you're doing well. Slump and then sharp. And then soupy and then stamp. Interesting. Okay. Tay76, thank you for the heart, me. I really do appreciate it. STR, strap, yeah. Yes, it was strap. Fantastic job. Bum, 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 bum.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Fantastic job. Alright, I need another 5-letter word to start off with. There we go. Yeah, now you can actually see it. Paul, welcome Paul. Hope you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. There we go. Got A, L, and the E we have to worry about. Yeah, that actually looks better. I like that. I got rid of the dips. And I'm not going to do the dips anymore. We'll just stick to push-ups. Leafy, stale, and then field. There's no I, so yeah, I can't do that. Leafy. So stale. Alright, so it definitely ends in an A, L, and E. Interesting. Ooh, whale. I think there's more, isn't there? Or is it all that there is? I think that's all there is. Yes, there is. Good job, Arabella. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, Jenny, it wouldn't have been that because I didn't like the S and stale, so.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
So good job, Arabella. Fantastic job. Okay. I want to see if I'm live over there. No, I don't want that. Am I live? Do it live. Do it live. Yes, I am live. Okay, cool. Wasn't sure. Cloak, C-L-O-A-K. So unfortunately there's no O and no A. Pints. Pints isn't, I don't think pints is going to be a solve, but it definitely gives us more letters. Alright, so it definitely starts with a P, but we gotta figure out where this I goes. Prime. And then prime, and then pride. Ooh, okay. Tay76, you were the first one. You gotta get like,
Bang, bang, bang.
you actually gotta get half a win, Tay76, because I mean you literally solved it. It was just said nope, it doesn't like you. That was so rude. So rude. But good job, Tay76 and everyone else that kind of pride.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
It's so frustrating when you get all 5 letters, but like 2 of them are just so happens to be in the wrong spot. I guess that's what makes Wordle fun. It's just the unexpectedness of what it could possibly be. And it goes either or. Alright, so there's definitely an M and an E. So if I would have went with ocean, we would have known there was an E, but no O and no N. Possibly learned if there was a C and an A. Ember and then crime. Ooh, interesting. Twisted Sister came on and your phone said nope. Oh, Twisted Sister is good. Jenny! Look at that, Jenny. Good job, Jenny. Yes, it was crime. Fantastic job. It's like deja vu, right, Jenny? Like, holy cow.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Because I was sitting there thinking, I was like, Ember works, right? Because we could have figured out exactly where the E would have went. And I was like, yeah, let's just give crime a shot. And I can't believe we actually got that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. Need another 5-letter word. I can set that down. I'll leave it down there. Smith. Welcome, Smith. Hopefully you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. Alright, so we know the E is second. Gotta figure out where this R goes. And by the way, if you're in my live stream right now and you're lurking, I would just want to say thank you. I really do appreciate you lurking in my live stream. Whether it's over on TikTok or YouTube. If you're lurking, I do appreciate you. You could be anywhere else and you want to be here. I do appreciate that. I was listening to We're Not Going to Take It. We're not going. That's a good song. Reset. And then a rebut. Okay, let's see if it's actually as an R-E. So it definitely does end in a T. Ends in a T, but we gotta figure out where this R goes. H-E-A-R-T. Yes, Tree Fairy, that's exactly what it is. Good job. Fantastic.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Fantastic job. Alright, I need a 5-letter word to start off with. We're not gonna take it. Mouse? Like Mickey Mouse?
GJD in the chat. Let's go.
2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Hello, GJD. Hope you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. My hand is itching and I don't know why. Take it to the limit. Limit's actually really good. Angie, welcome Angie. Hopefully good day and hope you're doing well. Charm is really good too. I think Charm has a better chance. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be Limit. And then Claim. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, look at that. Alright, so it starts off with a C. Is it going to be Cramp? Okay, that's what I was thinking, Smith, yes. You got it back on? That's awesome, Cat Dog. I'm glad that you got it back on. Fantastic. Yes, it was Cramp. But Charm got us there, so good job. Fantastic job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang. You did what? Bang, bang, bang. Ooh, pious. Pious is a good starter word. It's interesting, but it's a good starter word. P-I-O. Let's do this. Alright, so we know there's an A in the middle. This way my brain can't get tired. Yeah, I hear you, cat dog. Like, I have to listen to music while I'm working. I have to. If I don't listen to music while I'm working, I am not as productive as I can be. So, I always have my earbuds in. I'm listening to something. Okay. STAN. Angie again with the really good word. I mean, Tree Fairy had a good word too. Stank or stands? I think it's going to be stank. Or stand. Okay, so it's either going to be stand or stank. Alright, let's try stand first. It was stand. Fantastic job, Jenny, Tree Fairy, Angie. Yes, fantastic job. Mm-hmm.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, that's right. I gotta look at my YouTube channel tomorrow when I'm at work. Because I think I got a copyright strike from last night's live stream. But I don't know what it's for, because it won't tell me on the phone. So I have to look at it. I have to look at it from the computer and find out what it was I did last night that YouTube didn't like. I don't know if it's because I had Dashy's live stream going, but his is quiet. So I didn't hear that. I really didn't play any I played the same sound effects. It'd be interesting. Alright, so foyer was actually really good. There's an O and a Y. We have to figure out where it goes. Your earbuds glow? Cat dog, before I got earbuds, I used to have a pair of headphones like this. Obviously, it was wireless. That I got from Five Below that changed colors on the outside. Like the outside here would change colors and everything. So, people were like, and I wore those while I was working. People were like, "Whoa, where'd you get those?" I was like, Five Below. So, young and stony. No, it can't be young because the O doesn't go there. STONY. So it starts with an S. What kind of word is that? Synod? Yes, you're absolutely right. Good job, Angie. Fantastic job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
I was wondering, what is that? Here, I can tell you in just a minute, Jenny. Let me check that out for you.
Quick, to the Google Mobile.
SYNOD. It's an official meeting or council of church leaders and members from a Christian group, is what it is. Yeah, I did Tree Fairy. Yes, I did. Yeah. Anytime we get a word and we don't know what it is, that's exactly what I'm going to play. So that's what it is. Alright, I need a 5-letter word to... I typed before you played. Yeah, just gotta have fun whenever we're trying to, do something different, looking for a word or something. Chaos. Jeez, sometimes my live stream is chaotic. Alright, so there's an S and an H we have to worry about, and unfortunately it can't be SH. Because it doesn't like the H in the second spot. So. But there's no A and no O. What's left? I and the E and the U. It could be something with, it could end SH, right? It could be something like brush. Yeah, there's no A. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm trying to think if it was going to be like an SH word. Alright, so it definitely does end in the H. But where's this S go? Ooh, fresh would have been a good one too. So if it's, I don't know if it starts with an S, what would be? Because it can't be south because there's no O and U. I think fishy got censored. It probably did. Because I didn't see that tree fairy. Because the last comment I saw was I typed before you played. H2O, welcome H2O. Hope you had a good day and hope you're doing well. Swash, as in like a swashbuckler. Unfortunately, there's no A and it also doesn't end in an SH. Weird? Yes, it is. It's very weird, tree fairy. Because, like, obviously you can see the comment because you made it, but, like, nobody sees it and I get no notification. It would be nice if TikTok says, hey, this one got censored, right? Because then I could give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. But unfortunately, TikTok wants to rely on AI and garbage stuff. Really? GGD? SYNTH? Good job, GJD. You're absolutely right. Instead of like synthesizer, it's just synth. Hey, good job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
It works. That was definitely the right word. So that was a fantastic job. I was purposely waiting for you, Tay76, because I don't want you to think like I was like ignoring your comments or anything. So I was like patiently waiting because I know I've done words for Tree Fairy and Jaylee and stuff like that. I don't want you to think I was like purposely ignoring you. Alright, so there's an I and an N. Minty. Minty fresh. It can't be night, Jenny, because it didn't like the H. Night is a good word, but there's no H. So yeah, I can't do that. Alright, so there definitely is an I and an N, second and third. I mean, that word works. Final? I was thinking a different word, but yeah, final works. Final. It was final. Look at that. Good job, Tree Fairy. Dingo? Graham, I was actually thinking of bingo, Graham, is what I was thinking of. But yes, it was final. Good job, Tree Fairy.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Fantastic job. You was thinking ninja? Ooh, ninja woodwork. Ninja woodwork, cat dog. I think we've had that as a solve before, too. I don't think so. C-L-O-U-D. Alright, so we have an L we have to worry about. Shyly? Ooh, shyly does work. Kaela, welcome. Hope you have a good day and I hope you're doing well. Leaky, gleam, and then shelf. Oof. Alright, so we know the E is second. We know the E is second, and there's an A and an L we have to worry about. Feral. And then relay. Well, unfortunately, relay wouldn't work, Cat Dog, because it didn't like the Y in, Okay, so it's an R-E, and ends in an A-L. Yeah, there was no Y. Regal, as in, like, Regal Cinemas? No, it's not Regal. Alright, R-E... R-E-N-A-L. N-A-L. Yes, it is. Okay, you guys are correct. Yes, it was the N. I saw Doodlebug with the B, so I was trying to keep that as a backup if it didn't like the N. But, yeah, good job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Fantastic job. Fantastic job. Definitely was interesting. I don't know if feral is a solve, but that was a good word, though. It's interesting how the new words that I learned that people give me. All right. Wow, my voice almost cracked. A is second. Gotta figure out where this E goes. Earth and eagle. Unfortunately, it can't be eagle. Yeah, it also doesn't end in an E. Cat dog. But that's a good word, though. Alright, we got 4 of the 5 letters. Which way are we going with this? Water and then rated. W-A-T-E-R. R-A-T-E-D. Ooh, interesting. Both of those do work. It probably is going to be water because I don't think rated is a solve. I could be wrong though. W-A-T-E-R. Hey Tom, I need you to pay attention. The T does not go third, Tom. Tom, I need you to pay attention. Epic music, welcome. Hope you had a good day and hope you're doing well. Taper, T-A-P-E-R. No, it's not. It's probably going to be taker, isn't it? Yeah, you're right, Angie. I realize that. Yeah, I realize that, Angie. That was a bad job out of me. Because it could have been what? There's tamer and then there's taker, right? It could either be a K or an M. Oh, yeah, I just realized that. Boxing took a toll on me today? Wow. So what are we thinking? Are we thinking it's a tamer or taker? Epic music. Are you, like, do you go to, like, a boxing gym? Where there's a bunch of people and you have a coach? Or are you, like, boxing at, like, your own, you got boxing equipment at home and everything? Oh, boxing gym. Ooh, that's awesome, Epic. Can we talk about better self-talk? I'm always up to talking about better self-talk, even though I suck at it. Ooh, taxer. Okay, I'll just do taker, and then we'll go from there. It was tamer, T-A-M-E-R, is what the word was, so Graham was right. It was T-A-M-E-R. Old school, like I'd say 1980s gym? Oh, no way! So like Rocky. It's like the gym that you see in the Rocky movies. Interesting. So, Miss Pain Machine, what about better? What specifically do you want to talk about? Because we can talk about better self-talk, but like anything like specifically. D7, welcome D7. Hopefully you had a good day and hope you're doing well. And I need a 5-letter word to start off with. Oh, for me. Back in the 20th century, right? The guy with the beard, you're absolutely right. You're right. It's like back in the 20th century. It's, talking about yourself, about the teen up in. Yeah, I know. I'm so hard on myself. I'm so hard on myself. I've always been like that. It kind of got wired in my brain as a kid, right? Because I was so much better in school than my brother was. So my mom had higher expectations of my grades than my brother. So I just have it like wired in my head that I have to be the best. That's why I can't watch other people's live streams. Like honestly, Miss Pain Machine, like I can watch your husband's live stream and I can watch Word Off's live stream because I don't compete myself with them. But there's other people's Wordle live streams that I can't watch because I sit there and I'm like, why can't I have like all this glitz and glamour and everything like that? Because I'm like a very competitive person. Game recognizes game, I know, right? So it's all right. So it definitely does end in an E. What's a good music band? It depends, Cat Dog, on like what type of music you're talking about. Because I'm like kind of all over the place with music. Treat others better than I treat myself. Exactly, Miss Pain Machine, right? Like I've always said, Miss Pain Machine, there could be two people lying on the floor, me and the person that has backstabbed me 30 times. And I will pick up that person that has backstabbed me 30 times. I will pick them up every single time, brush them off, give them words of encouragement, and send them on their way. And I'll just leave myself laying on the ground. I'll just like look at it and disgust, like look at myself in disgust. Like, what are you doing down there? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why won't you get up? What are you doing? Everybody was kung fu fighting. Yes, exactly. Prune. Alright, so there is an N. We have to figure out where it goes. That's funny because I was on someone else's live stream today. We were talking about how we love your live stream. Wait, you were in somebody else's live stream and you guys were talking about my live stream, Doodlebug? So we're gonna work on that? Yeah, Miss Pain Machine. I do. I have to. Today I didn't do it as much, but the last couple days I've been trying to remind myself that I have to actively and consciously work on what I want to achieve. Like it's not gonna just subconsciously happen, right? Like I got where I'm at mentally because I wasn't like consciously thinking about it. My brain was just misinterpreting things. And in order for me to undo that, I have to actively and consciously like do the work. So also, I love that you're not super flashy with all the things. Have you seen your husband's live stream, Miss Pain Machine? Hence. Me too. That's why I recognize it really worked. Yeah, it is. It is because when I remind myself that I have to be actively and consciously do it, then I find myself having that inner dialogue is quite different. There's been a slowly a slight shift in the internal dialogue that I have with myself and everything. Oh, the F. All right, Fence. Yes, the F. His streams overwhelm me sometimes, and him too. And him too. That's funny.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
That is true, Cat Dog. Red Rover, let D7 come over. Alright, so there definitely is an O. But no, you're right, Cat Dog. The people who fall and get back up are stronger than the ones who never fall. That's true, right? That's why that they say that generally the most successful people out there are the ones that are not afraid to fail because they will try and try and try because they know sooner or later something's going to stick, and then that's what helps them get going. Stomp and then flock, FLOCK. But yeah, no, there's I mean, it does help with when I remember now that I'm back on medication. I have to remind myself that I have to take it every day. But that has actually helped take the edge off the anxiety. So that has helped with the mental work that I've been able to do. Miss Pain Machine, I do too. When I end my live stream, right, even before he was here, because I was like much louder and like animated and stuff like that. But that's what I do. When I end my live stream, I lay in the bed over here. I lay in the bed for like a half hour and just kind of just like decompress, right? Because what you see in my live stream, unless I have a relationship with you, right? If I feel safe with you, I'm not like this in person. I'm a very quiet, like keep to myself. I'm just like a very introverted person. I love the quote. The master has failed more than the apprentice has ever even tried. That is a fantastic quote. Oh, for sure not. OWING. Alright, so there definitely is an O and an I. You've got two different worlds, got to regroup. Yeah, it is. Right? Like I said, I'm not a. If I need to, I can take charge of a situation or whatever, but I generally am like the one that stands in the corner and watches and observes everybody. But if I have to, I can come out of my shell. But once I come out of my shell, then I need time to. I need time to kind of recharge and kind of just. I don't know. Bingo. BINGO, but there's no G. Audio. AUDIO. Okay, so there's a UI and an O. Welcome back, Dashy. Yes, you are, Dashy. You are Batman. Man of darkness, man of mystery. Who's that guy? That's Batman. That is Dashy. Alright. So it's an I, O, and a U word. I just don't know exactly where it all goes. This is interesting. I like the way you put it. I would also rather sit in the corner, but if I have to, take exactly. Exactly, Miss Pain Machine. I like the way you put it. I would also rather sit in the corner, but if I have to, I'll take charge. Exactly. B-I. Ooh, that's a great word. B-I-J-O-U. Good job, GJD. Fantastic job. And see, what happens is that,
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
people think we are kind of laissez-faire, laid back, like not necessarily lazy, but like there's definitely a stigma for people like us, right? To where we're not like all up in our face and everything. We're kind of just like willing to be back in the room and everything. So there's definitely a stigma that goes with that, which really sucks. So, but it is what it is. Even though I hate that saying, it is true. They try to walk on us. Yes, exactly. I gotta talk to, that's why I gotta talk. I think I see my therapist next week. I gotta talk to him because I'm starting to have, that's part of the reason why I need to be on the medication for the anxiety because I'm having a lot of anger issues and I know why I'm having the anger issues, but I don't know how to deal with it because I don't want it to come out onto other people. But I know I'm having, like, I've always had anger issues, but I just don't show it. But now it's like, it's right there, like I can, like the saying says, it's at the tip of my tongue, like that's how close, like, this anger that I have. But I have to find I have to talk to him to figure out like how to. You didn't even know that word existed. Yeah, D7. We don't get that word often, but yeah, we definitely do get that word and everything. Need to find an outlet to release it safely. Yeah, I know. If I had more time, I definitely would go for like a run. But it's not just the energy. It's the thoughts that go with it too. You can go from a pest to a sit down and listen. Being self-aware of our issues is accomplishment. It is, Tay. It really is. Because for the longest time, I never acknowledged like my needs. I never acknowledged like my struggles. I never acknowledged my grief. I never acknowledged my emotions. I just stuffed it all down because I needed to take care of them or them or them or them or them. Right, and now it's definitely trying to find that balance of caring for myself and caring for others. So, do I journal? I used to. Get angry thoughts on a piece of paper. Yeah, that's true. I was like eating mind exercise. Ooh, I could do that. I'd be more than happy to eat some cookies and a little bit of pie and some cake. Yeah, definitely eating mind exercise. Stirred, if not a word, try I know sturdy is a word, but I don't think stirred is a word. No. Truck. Alright, so there's a TC and a K. Sneaks behind Tom and quacks? You would, Dashy. Although that would be kind of hard to do, Dashy, with you being such a tall person and I'm a short guy. It'd be really hard for you to, it really would be hard for you to sneak up behind me, so.
The fabulous and beautiful Lassie has entered the chat.
Hello, Lassie, my friend. Hope you had a good day. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the heartbeat. I'm bad for eating my emotions. They're mostly carbs. That's where the deliciousness is, Tay6 at 76. That's where all the good stuff is in the carbs. So if we walk the same path, neglecting ourselves and putting others first. Exactly, Miss Pain Machine. For 44 years, 45 years, because I'm 48. And I've only been with my therapist for like 3 years, I believe. So yeah, so essentially like 45 years of my life, it's always been taking care of everybody else and never taking care of myself. Catch, Ketch. Yes, it is. Good job, GJD. And also, oh, for sure not. But seriously, Taste 76. What tastes the best? It's the carbs, the cookies, the cakes, the pies, the crackers, right? The chips. I mean, I don't know if cakes and pies are considered carbs, but I mean, it's the same, same thing.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
All right, Graham. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had a great. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. I'm 48, Miss Pain Machine. I'm hungry. I need to eat. All right, D7. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Lassie, thank you for the hand heart. I really do appreciate it. Carbs is anything with sugars and breads. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm right there with you. I love my bread. Oh, I could eat bread. Ooh, bread is delicious. So, yes, I'm right there with you, Tay76. I could definitely eat breads, pasta. Ooh, pasta. Then you get your cookies. Num, num, num. I mean, it's that Italian in me. I love my pasta, and then you have yourself some garlic bread, or just some fresh bread with some butter on it or something. Man, definitely. Another 78 baby? Yes, I know. You'll be 48 in a couple weeks? Ooh. Yeah, I was born in 78. So. Pasta is very important to me. I know, right? You're 50? Are you really, Taste 76? You're still a spring chicken. You're still a spring chicken, Taste 76. Oh, for sure not. That's why I said if I was like, I would love to go travel to Italy and get like authentic pasta, like from like that place. Don't eat what? One more day of school? Yeah, exactly, cat dog. Tomorrow's Friday, so yes, there is one more day of school. That does not surprise me, Miss Pain Machine. That does not surprise me at all. That's why there's some things that are banned over in other countries that are allowed here, right? Just because the food is made differently. It could be the way that it's processed here, but you get it from there, it might be made differently, so that doesn't surprise me at all. So it does end in an ER. But there's only one E and no I. So what's left? O, U, and an A. Cover. COVER. Let me try that. Yeah, they don't spray it with mega pharmachems like we did. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the red dye, exactly. Like everything is just, I don't know. Alright, so there definitely is an O. I'm wondering if it starts with an O, because I don't think it's going to be something OER. So I'm thinking it starts with an O. So like older, otter, something like that. Owner. Owner's a possibility too. OWNER. Alright, so it definitely does start with an O. OLDER. Okay, so it's going to be otter. ODDER is what it's going to be.
Brandy Mitchell.
Hello, Brandy. Hope you good day and hope you're doing well.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
I mean, I would say, Miss Pain Machine, I'm not as knowledgeable as you are, but I definitely know that the food is made completely different now than like it did like when we were kids and stuff like that. Alright, Doodlebug, thanks for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow, Doodlebug. You're doing good? I'm glad that you're doing good, Brandy. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes, you are, Dashy. I know for a fact that you're alive. I know you are. And I'm proud of you, Dashy. I really am. Oh, for sure. I have so many food sensitivities that we've talked about trying to move to EU, right? So it would just be easier for you to get the food necessary for you without having the complications and stuff like that. Niche and then noise and then novel. Okay. Alright, so it definitely does start with an N and ends in an E. What's the happiest country in the world? Isn't it Norway? Something like that? Move to Norway. I think that's like the happiest country in the world or something like that. Nerve and then nudge. Or is it Sweden? It's like one of those up there, I believe. The Netherlands? Yeah, you could go to the Netherlands. I mean, you could go. There's a lot of places you could go. You could go to France. Then we have the Eiffel Tower in your backyard, right? N-U-D-G-E. N-U-D-G-E. Yes, it was Nudge. Rap, welcome Rap. Hopefully a good day and hope you're doing well. Good job, GJD. But yes, it was Rap. Or no, it was not Rap. It was Nudge. Yes, good job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Need to be near the coast for the seafood? Ooh, that is true, Miss Pain Machine. That is definitely true. Yeah. Gotta have that seafood. Gotta get it fresh. Right? They come into the dock with their catch of the day and you're just sitting there with a bag. When you went to London, you ate mussels almost every day. That's pretty cool. I haven't had mussels in like so long. I think it was back in my 20s. I went to a restaurant where they served mussels. It's been so long since I've had them. Beach. B-E-A-C-C-H. I know, right? I could eat shrimp. I could eat calamari. I could eat fish. What else? I probably would eat mussels. I've never had, the only oysters I've ever had is my mom would make oyster stuffing for like Thanksgiving. She hasn't made it in a couple years. But like I've never had like oysters actually in the shell or anything like that. Ooh, clams. Yes, clams. Clams are good. Dance Dance Revolution. Ooh, so close. So close. Alright, so it ends in a CE. Okay, she's up north, Miss Pain Machine. Because I'm in Ohio, so she's up north. She's up there somewheres. Lost in a sauce. Yes, good job, Brandy. It was sauce. Good job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
You used to shuck oysters? Yeah. I think you have to be careful with the oysters. Because I think isn't there like, I don't know, that might be a wives' tale, but aren't like, if you eat too many oysters, aren't they like it gives you those feelings. I couldn't be. Oh, yeah, that's right, she's in Canada. That's why I said she's up north. Yeah, if that's how you spell it, yeah. I don't know if that's a wives' tale, but we eat a lot of oysters. So, um, okay, are they really? Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a wives' tale or not, because I heard that when I was like in my 20s. So, alright, I'll take a 5-letter word. I should go out on a win, but it's too early. Well, Brandy, no matter what, you're a winner in my live stream. No matter what you do, Brandy, you are a winner. Every single one of you. Don't let anyone else ever tell you anything else. You are all. Okay, so okay, Miss Pain Machine, how did you and your husband meet? Because he's from Colorado, right? And you're from Maine, and you guys are both currently living in North Carolina. So, like, were you, like, on a flight and just, like, I don't know. Because you get to hang out with me, Brandy, I really do appreciate that. Is it like the Family Guys, where they talk about how Reese peanut butter started? You had Reese, and then you had the chocolate and the peanut butter, and they crash. Is that like how it happened with with you, Miss Pain Machine, your husband. You're from Maine. He's from Colorado. You guys went to North Carolina for some odd reason and just like ran into like I don't know. That's interesting. Yes. Okay. Interesting. So you moved from Maine. I actually, Miss Pain Machine, I have a follower. Her name is Alexis. She lives in New York, and she's currently working on moving to Colorado. Savannah, Georgia. Grew up in Kentucky. Mom from Kentucky. Dad from. Wow, interesting. No. Brandy's in. I think Brandy's in Texas. Cat Dog is in Oklahoma. Dashy's in Oklahoma too, I believe. So no, you're not the only Southern Belle here, or Southern person, but you're talking about Southern Belle and everything. Did my moved comment get filtered? It did, Miss Pain Machine, but that's perfectly fine. I know it said that you moved to Colorado with your ex, and then what happened is you saw your husband before he was your husband with that majestic beard that he has, and you said, "That's my guy."
Ryan Brown is on the mound. It's a full count. Here comes the pitch, and he strikes him out.
Turn down for what?
Sorry, I didn't know Bookish was still here. Yes, and Bookish is in Texas. Yes. Hello, Ryan Brown. Hope you had a good day and hope you're doing well. That's loosely correct. Seriously, your husband's got that beard, man. Holy cow. That's a fantastic beard he's got. No, that's fine. I was just curious. He was listening while doing chores. Okay, no, that's fine, Bookish. Again, I appreciate lurkers. So I mean, if you're lurking, that's perfectly fine. That's why I don't get mad if someone comes and goes and everything like that. Alright, so I know it ends in a C and then there's an A in the second spot. I should see yours. Yeah, I know you used to be over the pond and then came over here, so I think we all have an interesting story. I'm an active lurker. I don't send many guesses. No, you're honestly, Miss Pain Machine, that's perfectly fine. Like, that's what I tell people when they're like, well, I'm not good at Wordle. Hey, I'm not good either. I'm more concerned about you guys. Like, what do you want to talk about, right? We can talk about whatever. My day was an emotional roller coaster. I'm sorry, Ryan Brown. You filmed a new video out tomorrow? Well, I'll look for your new video, Ryan Brown. I hope tomorrow is going to be better for you, Ryan Brown. I know exactly what it's like to have an emotional roller coaster. Lassie, the only time you have a beard is during Halloween, when you dress up as a pirate. Arrgh. Exactly, Miss Pain Machine. That's what I tell everybody. The game is just something for us to do in between the conversations and everything. How was my day, Ryan Brown? It was a day. It was Thursday. Like, there was nothing like... It was... like... I don't know. I'm definitely in a weird spot. So something's got to give, Ryan Brown, for me. Something's because I can't be sitting on this fence teeter-tottering back and forth. Like I literally have to make a decision. Like, am I going to stay in the dark place where it's comfortable because I know what to expect, I know and understand everything, or am I going to hop on the other side of the fence and try doing what I need to do to be the person that I want to be, and yet have be scary and uncertain and full of fear and questions. Like I'm kind of like on the fence there and everything like that. Gemini Sun, welcome. Hope you have a good day and I hope you're doing well. I can't be magic because I didn't like the I in panic. HAVOC. Be brave and make a choice and fly. Yeah. Yes, it is fear. It's not necessarily not like spider fear. Like it's not snake fear, right? It's that unknown, right? Luke, stay away from the dark side, my son. Word off, welcome word off. Hopefully you good day and hope you're doing well.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
William Dove, welcome. Hopefully you good day and hope you're doing well over on YouTube. Welcome. Oh yes, it is at 20K. It's anxious fear. It's something. Gemini Sun, thank you for the heart me. I really do appreciate it. Word off, welcome. Hopefully good day. I hope you're doing well. Word off, I plan on downloading your app tomorrow and then playing it. And then obviously I'll give you any kind of feedback of any kind of glitches or anything like that. So, but what's the worst that can happen? That's the thing, Lassie. It's like if something happens in my life, my brain already knows how to deal with it, right? Like if something goes wrong in my life or whatever, I automatically know how to react because my brain is already going to blame myself or I should have done this or I should have done that or like there's already like hardwired in my brain of like how to respond to every situation, right? And if I was to actively not do that, then I don't know, like, okay, like, I don't have time to talk about it or anything like that, but, you have a bunch of stuff. All right, Ryan Brown, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow. I have an accomplishment this week after you get back from push-ups. Word off, thank you for the heart me. I really do appreciate it. Parker is like the extremely smart, always good stuff, very apprehensive. Right, bookish? Right? I definitely knew that. What do you mean you don't have time? Well, because I could go on my little TED talk about everything, but I don't want this live stream to be like about me, right, and everything. So, but I'll tell you. Hold on. Let me. Father passed, son got married, new granddaughter. I'm sorry for your loss, Gemini son, with your father passing. Congratulations on the new granddaughter, and congratulations on your son getting married. Why else are you on here to talk to us? Are you like TED Talks? Alright, let's get these push-ups. Come over here. Tommy boy. Tom Talks, if you will. Yeah, there can be Tom Talks and everything, so. Alright, Cat Dog, thanks for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow. It's hard to get out of your comfort zone when you have high expectations on yourself. Exactly, bookish. I have a deep fear of needles. I have lumbar pain. I have a panic. Look at that form. Alright, so we gotta figure out what this A goes. Wants to try to dry needle it. We'll end this week after 4 years of him asking. Alright, Cat Dog, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow, Cat Dog. It's funny, when I was in my PT, there was a short period of time where I wasn't making progress with my shoulder, and they had mentioned about possibly doing dry needle for my shoulder. You gotta wake up at 3 and take. Well, then go to bed. I only cried a little bit, or at least a lot less than the panic attack. What is dry needling? Essentially, that's exactly what it is. Like I believe they just put. It might be a form of acupuncture, but it's needles to try getting some more blood circulation. Don't. I'm sorry, word off. Won't happen again. Alright, so it ends in a T and got the A in the middle. You only cried for a little bit, or at least a lot less than a panic attack. I mean, that definitely is progress, Miss Pain Machine. That definitely is progress. Grafted chart. Like, the only time I can't sleep is if I have something out of the norm planned for the next day. Okay, I can relate to that, word off. Needles into the first layer of muscles to get the right muscle to release. There you go. Graft in the chart. Graft. Ooh, so close, bookish. Craft. Yes, it was craft. Fantastic job. Fantastic job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
I had the same problem, word off. Like, for instance, if I have to get up like super early, earlier than usual, sick boy, I'm so sorry, sick boy. I am very sorry, sick boy. I'm sorry. So you're not invited to go with your wife, word off. Well then, I guess it's a party weekend for you, word off. Oh wait, no, it's not. M-O-R-A. I haven't done that word today. You got work to do? Yeah, I figured you did. Alright, so it definitely starts off with an A. I'm sorry, sick boy, how are you doing? That's one of my biggest fears, sick boy. It's one of my biggest fears. Alright, so there's one L. Starts with an A and there's only one L. And it's either going to end in an L or the L is fourth. He already said no. Yeah, exactly. Apply. A-P-P-L-Y. Yes, it was. Good job, Brandy Mitchell and Lassie. Fantastic job. I told Tom I was going to try to behave tonight. Miss Pain Machine, I ain't going to stop you. There's only one person that could possibly stop you, Miss Pain Machine, and it isn't going to be me. So.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Did you really word off? I introduced my wife to a friend as my future ex-wife? You did not word off. You did not. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh man. That's rough. That's rough. Louie. Oh, I didn't get the eyeballs. Oh, I wanted the eyeballs. That's okay. I'll still do Louie. Alright, so there's an L and an I. Gotta figure out where it goes. Wait. She thought it was funny though, but you said she gave you a black bruise and a black eye. So she thought it was funny, but she still socked you one? Unless what happened was she thought it was funny, caught you off guard, you got spooked, and you ran into the door, and that's how you have a bruise and a black eye. Maybe that's how it really happened. He might be joking. He might be. Alright, so we know the eyes and the... Trust me, don't get me involved in this pain machine, because my brain, it's weird, and the stories and kind of things it concocts up with and everything, that's the story he tells at least. I know, right? I'm sure he just fell down. Exactly, right? That's all that happened. I fell down the stairs. Like, seriously, Miss Pain Machine, my brain, I started coming up with these weird songs over just random stuff. It's really weird. So my brain just, I don't know, operates differently. Or maybe it just operates normally, but just because I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't understand my own brain. It's called creativity. Yeah, I mean, I am kind of a creative person, so yeah. I have no idea where this L goes. Either goes at the end or the L goes second. Climb, C-L-I. Ooh, that actually does work. C-L-I-M-B. Look at that. Oh, I celebrated too early. You need to write them down and do a thinking thoughts with Tom. A video. Also meant to ask you about your dreams that you mentioned yesterday, I think. Click and then Cliff. Ooh, okay. Hello, Gretchen. Hopefully you had a good day and I hope you're doing well, Gretchen.
Not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
Nope, it's not Cliff. Alright, Brandy, thanks for hanging out. It's good seeing you. And I hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow. Didn't you say you have really vivid dreams and remember them? No, I don't necessarily have... No, I have had a vivid dream after someone died 18 years ago. That tormented me for a while because it was like the same dream, like it happened like 3 times within a couple months period and everything like that. Like I know exactly what the dream was about because it's like seared in my brain and everything. But no, I don't have vivid dreams. Didn't remember that wrong. Oh no, that's fine. You're into your late 40s. You're still a spring chicken, Miss Pain Machine. Don't worry about it. I had a dream that came true. It was so freaky. Ooh, that is interesting. Pretty good. You got your newborn pictures done? Oh, Gretchen, that's awesome. That's awesome. You have a dream book? Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't very rarely. Like I can't tell you the last time I had a dream, but I do know that I know for a fact I know what exactly the dream was that I had at least 3 times over 18 years ago. So cling, Cling. Nope, it's not cling. Tell that to your memory box. Listen here, memory box. We need to have a little chat. It could be click. Who said click? Tay76 said click. Alright, let's see if it's click. It was. Good job, Motivate to Live, and also Tay76 said. Fantastic job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Fantastic job. But Miss Pain Machine, you've heard the sound bit that I play of the random song that I was just singing. That was happened months ago. Have you heard that? Since you won because I'm obsessed not to share. That's fine. Hold on. I will hook you up. Hold on. No way, Gretchen. Girl, that's awesome. Praise. Prays. Gretchen, that definitely is cuteness. Not sure what I know what you mean. Here, okay, so Miss Pain Machine, this happened sometime last year. I was here, and I was in one of his shops looking for something. Right, Miss Pain Machine. I was looking for something. I couldn't tell you what I was looking for. But I was looking for something, and I just started to come up with this random song, right? And this is like the weirdness about my brain. You call it creativity, but like this is what I was doing.
Jabby jabby. Jabby jab 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 jabby. Jab 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 jab.
Mind you, I did that right there, that whole sound bit. I did that for 15 minutes. At least 15 minutes over and over and over again. For some odd reason, my brain just is like really weird like that. But yeah. So that's Miss Pain Machine. Thank you for the Friday Heart Me and the Go Popular. I really do appreciate that. Come on, I needed to refresh. Tired and still healing, but Angeline. There's a reference. There we go. There you go. There's Gretchen's one of the pictures from Gretchen's baby pictures. Do you play any instruments? No, I don't. I mean, I'm into music. Like, I listen to certain particular musics and everything like that. Like, I don't know. Music is really weird. Like, it has to hit a nerve, a specific nerve, so to speak, in my brain for me to like enjoy the music. I don't know. It's really weird. Is that Gretchen as a baby? No, that's not Gretchen as a baby. That's Gretchen's baby. Word off. But yeah, that's she's 2 weeks old today. I know, such a cutie. Such a cutie. The Help 88. If you're still here, welcome. Hope you had a good day and I hope you're doing well. Was thinking of creators, but that you're creating your own music. Well, see what's funny, Miss Pain Machine, is growing up, my grandma when she was cooking, she would just start humming something. Like she was just always humming some sort of, I don't know what she was humming, but she was always humming something. And then I also found out that my dad does the same thing too. So between my dad and my grandma, like they both would just like hum just random tunes, whether it would be an actual song or something that they came up with and everything. So, but Gretchen, that's adorable, Gretchen. That is adorable. A comfort for you, yeah, it is, right? Because like I have to I'm a very fidgety person, so either I have to do something with my hands, or I have to listen to music, or I have to do something. Like I'm a quite fidgety person. Um, right, I'm tapping on the steering wheel when I'm driving or something. So um, SLEEP. All right, so it starts off with an S, but we gotta figure out where this P goes. An injection clinic needs to buy that soundbite from you. I did it, Gretchen. I did something like that earlier in the week. I was carrying boxes from my company car into the hospital where my office is, and I can't tell you exactly what it was, but I did the same thing too. Like something got stuck in my head, either a thought or an idea or a sound or something. I don't know, but and it was just like it grew from there for about 10 minutes. Really weird. Lassie said spine. Oh, it can't be spine because there's no E. When I host work calls, I can't stand silence, so I sing little tunes to my workers. Doody doody doo. Doody doody doo. Doody doo. Doody doo doo doo. Yeah. I don't know. I know what you meant with your coworkers. Although we truly know that for a fact you want them to be your workers, not your coworkers. Walk in the door. Don't you know who I am? I am Miss Pain Machine. Alright, so probably as an SP is what I'm thinking it's going to be. It could be like spout. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I could be wrong. Spoon? Could be spoon too. Spoon is actually really good. It was spoon. Look at that, Gretchen! 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 Good job, Gretchen. I don't own anybody. I am an A minus. But to us, Miss Pain Machine, but to us, you're an A plus.
Bang, bang, bang.
Alright, unfortunately, this is going to be the last game. I got to get off. It's 12:06, so I do appreciate every single one of you that hung out with me today. And as always, in case no one hasn't told you, you are loved, and I am proud of you. Good, I gotta go to bed. So we can do one more game. Baker, Baker. So we'll do one more game, and then unfortunately I gotta go. But I will be live again tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow. Well, look at that. Went right into my live stream. What time? 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same time, same bet channel, same everything. 10 p.m. The only time I would start earlier, word off, is if he gets exhausted. He goes to bed earlier. Alright, Miss Pain Machine, thanks for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow. Same thing with you, T76. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow. Alright, so it doesn't end in ER. It doesn't start with RE. So it doesn't start with an R. It doesn't end in an R. So what if it ends in a RE? I'm not helping. S-T-O-R-E. What if it's like store? Raf, R-A-F, welcome. Hopefully a good day and hope you're doing well. Ooh, that's an interesting word. W-H-E-R-E. Okay. So it does end in an E. So the R is right here. It ends in an E. And it's only one E. What is your good news? I really don't have any. I mean, not really. Drone? Drone does work. D-R-O-N-E. Alright, so we know where the R goes, and it ends in an E. And there's no O, E, and A. So what's left? An I or a U? Prime. There's no P. Bro, you know I'm going to ask. I know word off. I've gotten used to it. I actually was thinking about that, like, when I got home from work and I was doing work for him. I was like, you know, the word off is going to ask me, like, what is your good news? So, crime? It could be crime. C-R-I-M-E. It also could be, it can't be prime. Yes, I was a word off. Yes, I was. I think about you. I think about Lassie. I think about Gretchen. I think about Miss Pain Machine, T76, Bookish, like everybody that comes into my live stream and that has interacted with me and everything. I think about every single one of you. I mean, that's just who I am. I've always thought about everybody before myself. Trice? Okay. T-R-I-C-E. Yes, it was. Good job, Lassie. Yes, it is Trice. Fantastic job.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Alright, all of you fantastic people. Unfortunately, I gotta go. Again, I do appreciate every single one of you. Even if you lurked in my live stream, I do appreciate you. I hope all of you have a fantastic day tomorrow. And as always, I need you to stay awesome.